What's up, fellow Guardians? Today is October 15th, 2021, and Xur is in a hangar over in the tower. Over here on the right section. You'll see what he has. Looks like he's brought the Forge Mechanis armor for all three characters. And he's got an assortment of weapons, including the Royal Entry. As always, every single week he's got an exotic cipher quest for you to complete so you can get an extra exotic or exotic from a previous season. Let's see what we get from the legendary engram this week. Or exotic engram, sorry. Got another Helm of Saint 14. Not bad. Looking over for the Titan armor. Gauntlets aren't great. Chest piece isn't great at either. And helmet's pretty balanced. And the boots are okay. For legendary weapons, he's got the Dire Promise with auto-loading Swashbuckler. You can either have an extended mag or armor-piercing rounds. Crossfire or fast draw. Not bad. Got a 7 Seraph BY7. Got Dragonfly and Firmly Planted. It's not the best you can get, but also not bad. Got the Arsenic Bite with Sneak Bow and Moving Target. Looks like this one's leaning towards PvP. You could use it. Got the Long Shadow with Snapshot and Ambitious Assassin. Meh. Looks like he's got the Hollow Words as well with Feeding Frenzy and Backup Plan. Not a bad PvP roll. And Outrageous Fortune with Threat Detector and Quick Draw. It's also got Concussion Grenades. I'd pass on this one. And for the Royal Entry, we have Demolitionist, Auto-Loading Holster, and Impact Casing. It's a precision frame, which means that it has an auto-tracking missile. It's actually not bad for PvE, because with auto-loading holster, it loads by itself. And Demolitionist, if you throw a grenade, it automatically reloads and you throw it, and it's also got Impact Casing, which means it's this one's actually not bad for DPS. I would say grab this one, and it's also even got a Velocity Masterwork, which increases its damage output. The exotic weapon for today is the DARCI, also known as the Darcy. Exotic perk is called Personal Assistant. Aim at an enemy to view its health and other critical information. It also can be used to measure distances. It's like a glorified ruler if you know the meter system, the metric system. I'm American, so I don't. So any of you who know the metric system, you want to measure the distance between things. Actually not bad for DPS. Its secondary exotic perk is called Target Acquired. When Personal Assistant is active, this weapon has better target acquisition, deals significantly more precision damage. Used to be a decent DPS weapon back during when Eater of Worlds was a thing. It's kind of fallen out of use since then. It does has its own exotic perk, or exotic catalyst, sorry, and it has greatly increased stability, so makes rapid firing this weapon pretty good. For the Hunter exotic, he's about the Stompies. Pretty terrible roll for Hunters. Got 65 overall, which would be good if it had more mobility and recovery and intellect. Exotic perk is called Hydraulic Boosters. Increase sprint speed and slide distance. Improves high jump, strafe jump, and triple jump. If you're a PvP player and a hunter, you definitely know what this is. so doesn't necessarily need to be explained. It's also got some a fair amount of ornaments. There are like 2 more on top of these 2 that I already have, since I'm pretty sure it's because it's a very popular exotic. But there's that. For Titans, you got the Synthoceps. Exotic perk is called Bionic Enhancement. Increase melee lunge range. Improve melee and super damage when you're surrounded. It's actually a pretty good PvP and PvE exotic. When you're surrounded, it makes Ballistic Slam for Titan, the middle tree striker, 1-shot. It's actually pretty good for melee builds, so definitely pick this up. This roll is 63 overall, which is not bad. A little bit too much mobility for a Titan, not that much resilience. Got decent recovery, discipline, intellect, and strength if you masterwork it. Grab this one if you don't already have one. And last but not least, we have the Transverse Steps, another PvP exotic. Pretty much all 3 of them are actually PvP exotics. This exotic perk is called Strange Protractor. Sprint speed increased. After a short time of sprinting, your currently equipped weapon is automatically reloaded. Pretty well used in PvP. Doesn't mesh well with certain exotics that increase damage for last shot, especially like Hawkmoon. You definitely don't want to use this if you're using the Hawkmoon, because it'll reload all your shots. But yeah, I mean, you can use this in PvE, but PvP tends to be like the main purpose of this. It's also got a couple of ornaments here and there. That's it for today's video. Like the video if you did, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a new Destiny 2 video. This has been the Cell Games. Have a good one.